Spin the Hardaway 17. And I'm back with another EP. I don't even know if my monetization on for this joint or not. It should be though. Let me check real quick. Shout out my guy. Terry Cunning coming through. Let me check and see if I got my monetization going. Let me check and see if I got my monetization going. And then get my John shirt and all that good stuff. Then we gonna get into it. As Alberto G. Just know the Wednesday night, right? I'm trying to see why my shit malfunctioning. Okay. Hey, shout out my guy 7BA7B1 for the Shea Royal cream for the Shea Royal body butter. I got my jug though. Make sure y'all go check out SheaRolls.com. My guy 7BA7B1 hooked your boy up. I got it on. I feel sexy already, bro. Appreciate the shout out there, bro. Shout out Shay. Y'all ain't checked it out. Check out the website SheaRolls.com for all your your herbal cut. I'm gonna make sure I tell him. I'm gonna make sure I tell him if he come in today. But yeah, shout out my guy Alex Alberto G sliding through. Just another Wednesday night, man. Slow week for boxing. You know, we got the Navarrete fight in the Gazette, Jose Gonzalez judge, but it's a slow weekend. I'm putting money on Jose Gonzalez upsetting Navarrete this weekend. Yeah, I was just finna say it's a slow weekend. That's the only thing we really got going. You believe in Gonzalez like that? I thought about it. I thought about it, and I was like, "Now I'm straight," because I don't really believe in Gonzalez like that. I thought about it. I thought about it, Alex. No cap. I thought about it. Okay, my monetization is on for this. My monetization is on for this, so that's a plus. So that's a plus. Let me get this thing shut. I see y'all got me to 14 likes. I really greatly appreciate that. But tell me, convince me, Alex. Convince me, Alex. You said you putting your money on Jose Gonzalez upsetting Navarrete. Convince me because I thought about it. Hold on. Convince me, Alex. If you still there, Alex, convince me to bet on Navarrete. Because you know I like winning money. Navarrete, I mean, Convince me to bet on Jose Navarrete defense is booty. Only time I seen Gonzalez get down was versus Shakur Stevenson. So do you think he got enough? Do you what's good, MP? What the fuck? So how you do you think Gonzalez got enough, or you just going off, Navarrete defense being booty? I gotta check the odds. I gotta check the odds on it. Yeah, I gotta check the odds. And AB was good, my boy. Shout out my boy AB sliding through. Appreciate you sliding through this joint. Glad y'all good folks came through this late night sudden tea. Glad y'all could make it. Gonzalez can put out a decision by outboxing. I only saw Gonzalez fight against the court. You said you think he could pull one out by outboxing her. I got to check out. What's the odds on that, Alex? You know the odds on it off the top of your head? Do you know the odds on that off the top of your head? That might be. Is this like? Is did you? Yo, yeah, I got that. Yeah, I got that, bro. Appreciate you, Brody. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, Brody. Shout out my guy. Shout out my guy 7BA7B1. What's this shit called again? What this shit do again? I already put it on. I already put I put the peppermint joint on when I got the shower. And I already put the joint on, bro. My I feel like I feel like I feel like my shit gonna be looking luxurious. My shit gonna be looking luxurious. Shout out Ray Cuban TV sliding through this joint. Appreciate you sliding through this joint, Ray Cuban. Right now, I'm trying to get my boy Alex Alberto G to convince me to bet on Jose Gonzalez versus Navarrete so we can win us some money. I'm trying to get y'all to convince me. Emmanuel Navarrete, 650 Gonzalez. Ooh, 425. That might work to put a little something on just anyway, I might throw a little some on there 425 anyway. You know what I mean? How y'all feel about the fight this weekend though? See, since we on, let's go and get on Ray Cuban TV. Ray Cuban, who you got this weekend? Navarrete? What's good, Ray? I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. How about yourself, buddy? Got a boxing question for you, Ray. Who you got this weekend? Navarrete or Jose Gonzalez? Who you got, man? Yeah, who should I take? I'm trying to win myself some money. He told me 425. Navarrete beats Gonzalez. I don't like Navarrete, bro, but I think he wins, bro. Navarrete beats Gonzalez. How you see him? How you see it happening, bro? How you see it? How you see him winning? Jose matches Navarrete in size too, unlike past opponents. Y'all trying to tell me some, y'all. Tell me some, cause this ain't my fight. Shout out my guy, the Zone Brothers, back with another banger. Appreciate you sliding through these joints on. Yeah, I'm back making it do what it do, making it shake what it shake. Hope everybody having a blessed day. I'm getting this thing shared right now, y'all. I had got rid of my Jamel Charlo joint earlier because I ain't even want to risk the chance of getting blocked. I've been on good behavior this long. I only got a week left of probation. After my week left of probation, I'll be able to talk all the shit I want. So I say, you know what? I'm gonna take that motherfucker down, and I'm gonna just thug it out. I ain't gonna fuck myself up before I get off my probation and lose my shit. He a damn big dude for that division. Salute to my guy Skinny. You talking about Navarrete? Yeah. Alex said that Gonzalez, kind of matching the size. I'm trying to see, is there any way, Ray Cuban, is there any way possible that you see Jose Gonzalez beat Navarrete this weekend? Any way possible you see that? Any way possible you see that happen? Let me get this thing shared on my gram. Let me get it shared on my gram too. Every time. Every time I go live, I forget to share it to my Instagram, but I'm gonna make sure I share it to my gram tonight. Make sure I put it on my gram tonight. I saw Savannah Marshall fighting this weekend against some undefeated African girl this weekend. Yeah, it's gonna be her first. I think Clarissa Shields is gonna be her first time beating, her first time fighting somebody undefeated. I don't really too much care about Savannah Marshall like that. I do want to see her fight Clarissa Shields. I ain't gonna lie to you. She pretty much been fighting scrubs the whole time. Like her opponent record is horrible. This girl is undefeated, so that's good. I ain't gonna knock her. So I really ain't gonna watch it though, Alex. I might catch you on it. I might get you to put me on it. I'm not really a Savannah Marshall, fan. Clarissa Shields got a fight, on the 27th that I'm gonna be in attendance to. Y'all gonna be there too, cause y'all coming with me. It's gonna be in Florida. Y'all coming with me to Atlanta too next week. We'll have a busy weekend next week on 17th. We're gonna have a busy weekend next week on 17th. For real. Stay. Next 10 days gonna be big. Next 2 weeks. We got Clarissa Shields and we got the Jamil Herring fight coming up. My guy 7BA7B1 said go to www.shearoyals.com. Organic shea butter with CBD. Great for aches, pains, relaxation, skin health, ash destroyer, peppermint ladder, palmanella, hasnella, orange flavors. Thanks, fam. Appreciate you, my guy. Appreciate you, my guy. I already put some of my shit on. I already put some of my shit on when I got to Saturday. I already don't you see my shit? Don't you see my shit looking all extra Shea Royals and shit? Shout out my guy CBA, man. I was excited as a motherfucker when I got my shit. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I was excited as hell when I got my shit. I said, oh shit. My motherfucking cream, my motherfucking sexy cream here, nigga. I done fucked up. Now I told you I was gonna be going down. I done fucked up. Let me get my sexy cream. Now I done fucked up. He said Jose has to restore honor to his family after Shakur punked all the men in their family and broke up with. Man, that's not good enough, Alex. Man, I need. But really, shit, at 425 hours, man, a look can get you a lot, shit. But I need to know how confident, Alex. How confident are you in this upset, or are you just picking it because like you don't like Navarrete? How confident are you in this upset, G? How confident are you with Gonzalez this weekend? Ray Cuban said he don't really like him, but he's seeing winning. I ain't gonna be real. These not my guys. I don't dislike these guys, but these not guys that I follow. You know what I mean? These not guys that I follow. Type deal. That I know too much about. Okay, I got my shit shared on my Insta. Got my shit shared on the gram. Shout out my guy Davis. Sliding through this joint. He said, hell yeah, Fury versus Wild, the best fight I've ever seen in big series too. Alex Alberto G said, it's my gut feeling. Okay, bro. I'm gonna put a little something on it just cause them odds. Just cause them odds too good to pass up. I'm gonna put a little something on it for sure. Just cause them odds too good to pass up, brother. 425. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm betting the house on Caleb Plant. Not literally the house, cause I don't want y'all coming back in this motherfucker and I be outside doing something to you on the street. Be doing something to you in hotels and shit. But y'all, I'm betting. I'm betting the front door on Caleb Plant, y'all. I'm betting the front door on Plant at that 500. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm betting the door on that 500. 7B, 7B1 says smash that like button, support independent black media, and support independent black business too. Make sure y'all go to ShayRoyals.com so y'all can get y'all CBD or 7B8, 7B1 be having your boy right with your Shay. Or that's why I'm putting on my ash lips now. Y'all no longer go see something tea on this bitch with ash lips. Thanks to ShayRoyals.com. Appreciate you, my guy. As that brother G said, wish me luck. I entered the raffle for the new Earth Jordan 14 winterized. I really want those. If you haven't, go check out my new go check out my guy the Zone Verse video. I haven't checked it out myself, so make sure you drop that link Zone Verse. Okay, boom, I already dropped. Appreciate you, my guy. Will Jackson said I like Plant, but I think even if Plant edge it, they're gonna rob him. Right. That's most definitely a possibility. It's most definitely a possibility. But you know what, man? I think Caleb Plant could win this thing so convincingly. You know, with his boxing, he could make it look. He could. I didn't say he will, even though I think he will. In fact, I am. I'm saying he will. He will make it look like rather. In order for him to win, which I think he will, he's going to have to make it look convincing. You know what I mean? And I think he's going to make it look extremely convincing when he beats Canelo Alvarez because I think he's going to have to. I think I think Caleb Plant's going to be a lot quicker than Canelo Alvarez is anticipating. I think he'll be a lot quicker than a lot of us is anticipating. Just smash the like but as I brother G said, Marquez versus Pacquiao is my personal favorite because it had a better ending. Fast, bro, I don't know why people think playing a bone, he a good ass boxer. Ah, yeah. Marquez Pacquiao. Ah, okay. Yeah. Okay, Marquez. I ain't gonna lie to you. I watched it, but I ain't watch it live. I ain't watch it live, so maybe that, kind of killed it a little bit for me. I think the best fight I probably seen, honestly, for real, like I enjoy the art of pure boxing. I think one of the best fights I ever seen was probably Mayweather Canelo Alvarez. You know what I mean? For sure, why the fear up there. But I liked watching Canelo versus Mayweather because it was a complete display of boxing ability. Floyd Mayweather put on the clinic. Like it was fun to watch. Like him the way he was hitting Canelo and Canelo couldn't hit him. Like it looked like Canelo was swinging super fast, but even still, he couldn't hit him. Like I thought that was pretty amazing in itself. That was I liked. He said Mayweather schooled the fuck out of him. He said playing smack fire from his days. He was so fast. The world talking about Canelo scratching Plant, grabbing a cup of Palmella CBD tomorrow, bro. for the wife. I'm sure gonna grab my. I need some of that that sea oil stuff. He sent me the sea oil panty. I want some of that sea oil stuff. Too sea mouse gel, whatever it is. I'm gonna have to see what that is. Now that I got a little understanding of it, type deal. The D Hash, shout out D Hash sliding through this joint. D Hash said Canelo fans get so mad just when you say Plant ain't a bum. It's like they want all Canelo's opponents to be trash. Right, and that don't make sense because if all his opponents trash, how can he get credit for an opponent if they all trash? You know what I mean? Canelo, Caleb Plant really is Canelo's toughest opponent in years. You know what I mean? He's one of his toughest opponents in years. Mayweather schooled the fuck out of him. Money May school Canelo. Money May backed up bigger and younger Canelo. Who y'all think going to be close to Floyd out of the prospects? He brought the dirty out of Canelo. Playing slap Canelo so damn fast the entire world missed it, right? But that's still far as fuck from being close to money. Feel me? He said, "Who y'all think going to be the closest to Floyd out of the prospect?" When you first said shit, just be now. I don't know who gonna be first, but when you first said Devin Haney comes to mind, or Shakur Stevenson comes to mind, shit, Jerron Ennis comes to mind. Really, if you really want to look, he still got some time to go. Oh, this could happen, that could happen. He's not a prospect, but Earl Spence Jr. You know what I mean? I think if he had got that Manny Pacquiao fight, that would have been, something major in the step towards that money made direction. You know what I mean? But maybe hang your boots. Shakur up in there. If Shakur get this win against Harry this weekend type shit, man, it's gonna get good. It's gonna get good for one of them. One of them three though. Then again, see, I throw in David Morrell Jr. You know what I mean? Unless you're talking about like just smaller guys. But see, I throw in David Morrell Jr. too. You know what I mean? I think he pretty good. He got an extra high ceiling. Uh, Trying to think of some more guys. I don't think nobody go quite hit $1 billion like he did though. That man damn near hit $1 billion. I actually think he did hit $1 billion. I think Haney going to be the best. Don't let that boy get into his main strength. Facts, bro. I got you. I'm gonna put it to good use. Haney and Enos going to rise to the top. The D had said Haney and Enos going to rise to the top. Yeah, and I say shit. Shakur, Shakur, and David Morrell in there too. Be real. I say them would probably be the top four, and maybe we could think of one more to go with them to make a top five in it. But Shakur, Haney, Devin, David Morrell, Jerome. Shakur, Haney, Devin, David Morrell, Jerome Enos. That'll be the top five prospects. I think will be on their fluid, trajectory. They got the chance to, do so as far as that tip go. David says, Skinny, have you seen those if something was from Memphis videos? Now, Davis, I ain't seen it. I'm lost, buddy. I ain't seen it. Will Jackson said Enos definitely the best prospect off the eye test. Son look crazy. Shout out Will Jackson. Will Jackson, I don't know if this your first time, but if you could not make it your last time, bro, I would greatly appreciate that. If you could like the video, subscribe to the channel. And if you have already subscribed to the channel, you know, I'm gonna shut the fuck up. But greatly appreciate you sliding through this, John, buddy. I'm trying to get y'all to convince me. I'm trying to get y'all to convince me that Jose Gonzalez is gonna win this fight this Saturday. I need some Jose Gonzalez fans. I need some Jose Gonzalez fans to drop in this joint and convince me. I need a convincing case to bet on Jose Gonzalez. I need somebody to convince me, man. But now I haven't seen that junk though, Brody. He said Skinny check out T Money so funny on YouTube. Will Jackson said already. The D has said Keith Thurman and Sean don't fall everybody. Porter openly said he'll know the fighting Jerron Ennis. That should tell you what you need to know. Facts. Keith Thurman said he didn't know that man, and Sean Porter straight up said not, not gonna happen. That nigga straight up said not gonna happen. Which is wild because the measuring stick was so important. People were saying, "Man, Boost could be Earl, Boost could be uh uh Boo." I was like, "Man, Boost damn near can't even be Sean Porter. He can't be Sean Porter yet." Y'all talking about Boo and Earl, and then Sean Porter came out and said, "I'm not fighting that guy," and that pretty much shut me up. That right there ended the argument for me. You know what I mean? I still don't think he beat Earl or Bud, but I can't say Sean Porter. I can't say he don't even beat Sean Porter no more because Sean Porter ain't even want that smoke. And I was thrown by that. He didn't even want that goddamn smoke. And I thought that was hella crazy. I thought that was hella crazy. I gotta go watch their little interview they did, their press conference, whatever they did for their fight. He said James Cooper, biggest Keith Thurman fan left. Right. And I ain't seen him. I ain't seen him in a minute. I ain't saying James Cooper. It's high risk, low reward for them guys. Oh yeah, you talking about Boots. Oh yeah, Boots high risk, extra low reward because she should probably not go beat him. Shout out my guy AB for dropping my official Southern T website. Shout out my guy AB. My guy AB is the sole creator of the official Southern T website. My guy AB just dropped the link to the website in the chat. If y'all haven't checked out the website, make sure y'all click that link down there. Check out the website. Tell a friend, tell a friend. The official Southern T website is up. I gotta find out exactly how I stick that bitch on YouTube because I still ain't found that out yet. But I gotta orchestrate that bitch better into my everyday use of certainty. And I am. The first thing I'm gonna do is I gotta give me a new. I'm gonna give me a tablet. I gotta give me a new laptop, tablet type deal, so I could really do what I need to do. You know what I'm saying? I messed up my old fucking laptop, but that was shit. Canelo versus Jared Darren, man. So I should have really been having me a new laptop, but I gotta get me a laptop so I can fuck with the site and so I can find out more ways to integrate that into my everyday certainty type deal. But shout out my guy AB for creating the official certainty website. Make sure y'all click that link, check that junk out for me. Greatly appreciate that. I'm still trying to get somebody to convince me to bet on Jose Gonzalez. I'm still trying to get somebody to convince me to bet on Jose Gonzalez. Do it. Fat it up. Fat it up. Ah, damn. Okay. But hey, yeah, my bad. My bad, I'm back. Uh, what about my shit delayed today? Why it be? But here, yeah, it's her what? Boom. Okay, yeah. But yeah, I think if plus four, 4 plus 25 was good, Jelly Bean 4280. Appreciate you sliding through this junk though. I'm trying to get somebody to convince me to bet on Jose Gonzalez versus Navarrete. You know, these ain't really my fighters. You know, I know a little bit about these guys. I know a little bit about these guys, but not too much. But I also do know, I also do know that I like money. So see, I'm trying to see if any of y'all know these guys good enough to where y'all could convince me, to where y'all can convince me to, bet on this underdog today to win me some money. And we also here to talk about the best fights that we have seen, personally, the best fights that we've seen personally in our time. He said, nice job with the site. Did you better? DNS name, yeah, for certainty.com. Check with availability. Y'all can go there. Snail.com if you haven't. Yeah, I got my shit. I got my name and shit. I already trademarked and all that good shit. My certainty name, my skin hardware name, all that good shit. He said, I'm just waiting until he ready for the .com. He said, Monster anyway, a high job. Now I'm ready for my however. I don't know little guy like that, right? It must anyway a hype job. Is he a hype job? Hype job. I don't know if he necessarily a hype job. I know I do want to see him fight. A high profile opponent. I think he been matched up pretty well. Uh, I think he been matched up pretty well in his career. I think his hardest fight was Donir, and Donir was old. Maybe you say Donir shouldn't have gave him that tough of a fight, being that old. But Donir gave him hell of a fight. Donir is the only guy that I really seen him go up against. Is he a hype job? I think we say hype job, we mean a fighter is not that good. No, he's not a hype job, but is he hyped? Is he a little overhyped? Yeah, I think he is a little overhyped, but is he a bad fighter? No, I don't think he's a bad fighter. I think he passed the eye test. You know what I mean? But that's I think a lot of those top ranked guys are like that. Ironically, like crazy when you look at it. A lot of those guys like that, they haven't really fought the big fights of the big names, but they look good in the ring fighting the guys that they fight. Anyway, Crawford, guys like that type deal. So, is he a hype job? No. No, I got an interesting proposal for y'all. Uh does Terrence Crawford have the resume of a prospect? You know what I mean? Like the people that he's been fighting, like, does he have the resume of a prospect? Like, let's like Virgil Ortiz just fought Mean Machine. You know what I mean? Joe Horn is who? Uh, Jose Benavidez. You know, those like his Terrence Crawford wins. Terrence Crawford resume would be great if he was a prospect. It's like he's been a prospect for a long time. No Terrence Crawford. Hey, Thurman against everybody. I think Wilder should retire. Wilder coming back in the spring, James Cooper. Shout out James Cooper sliding through this. Now, Wilder be back in the spring. Man, they got Andrade fight on Friday, November 19th. In Fulton Figueroa fight November 27th was moved from December 31st. No, Crawford does not have the resume of prospect. His resume does need help. Horn came off of Pacquiao W. Oh, good. I'll send you some too if you have ranking on the first page, bro. Riley Punk said he was going to KO Tank in the first round. He did all that trying to put somebody in his boy. Hey, there's gonna be somebody getting their ass knocked out, bro. Somebody get. I think if anything, Riley gonna make their fight interesting. Riley gonna make that fight interesting for sure, for sure. Just with the way he fight, you know what I'm saying? Because he border, he borderline a dirty fighter. He borderline a dirty fighter too, fool. He borderline a dirty fighter. And Tank is a power puncher. He ain't gonna let you bully him. I think there'll be a lot of pushing and shoving and grabbing in them. I think there'll be a lot of pushing and shoving and grabbing in them. He said, I think Riley gonna get Tank more trouble than people think. I think I think early he is. I think he go confuse him a little bit. His style a little unorthodox, so I think he go confuse him a little bit. But once Tank figure him out, he go pick him apart. Riley should do MMA or UFC. David, I be saying the same thing. I think he'd be a perfect MMA fighter, and I actually think he got a little MMA experience already. I think he's doing the wrong sport. I don't think he's technically gifted enough right now to be a boxer, and he might not ever learn. I seen that video where he was sparring and he did the Philly shell defense, bro. He left his body wide the fuck open. He be trying to do jujitsu and boxing. Right, borderline. This nigga was throwing elbows and knees on little ass Gigi. Right, he supposed definitely was throwing elbows, bro. Tank going to let Roger smack him once or twice to see if he can bang. Then Tank going to proceed to knock him the fuck out. Right. Something like that. It's gonna be something like that. I don't think he gonna let him hit him. Riley gonna get tired versus a guy like Tank though. A guy like Tank gonna make Riley tired and he just gonna beat him up, y'all. I think it's gonna start off compared to Riley adrenaline gonna come out there high. I think it's gonna start off competitive, but eventually, Tank gonna start to get him out of there. Yeah, I think he got a black belt in jiu-jitsu. Yeah, something like that. Jerome Truitt said was the best fight series. It's up there, maybe number two or three all time. Nothing tops Ali Frazier though. That's the answer I was looking for. He said that's the answer I was looking for. The Ali Frazier joint. I knew somebody was going to eventually say it. 7BA, 7B1 said not over Ali Frazier. Their war versus Gaddy was a good ass fight series too. Yeah, War versus Gaddy. Yeah, that was a good one. I seen that one. This is what I was looking for though. Ali Frazier War versus Gaddy was a good sneak. That's a surprise. And they just famous though. War Gaddy famous. That's a famous trilogy. They just made both of them famous. That's a good one. That's a good boxer's pick. That's a good boxer's pick. He said never over Frazier Ali. He said Navarrete who fight Friday. He said Navarre fight Friday. People understand why the versus Fury 3 was leading there because Fury won. Same people were saying the trilogy was meaningless right before it happened. Bingo, bro. You right about that. You right about that, D High. They was saying this shit was meaningless. Nobody wanted to see it and all that. But that was just because they thought Wilder was gonna win. A lot of people flipped. A lot of people flipped shit too. You know what I mean? They were saying it was mean because they thought Wilder was gonna win. But once it didn't happen like that, they gotta make it something. They gotta tell the truth now because they gotta find a way to give Fury his credit. Fury, outside of Wilder, Tyson Fury hasn't done shit in boxing. He ain't done shit in boxing outside of Deontay Wilder. If you take away his Deontay Wilder wins, he got a mediocre, he got a mediocre career, a mediocre resume, a mediocre life. Goddamn, to be real with you, if you take Wilder outside of, if you take Fury, if you take Fury away from Wilder, Fury ain't shit. If you take Wilder, I want to get activated. If you take Wilder away from Fury, Wilder's still a knockout artist. Wilder still got a 93% knockout ratio, the highest knockout ratio in boxing. The Pac versus Marquez quadrilogy was dope. Yeah, that was good. Somebody said that one fast because they know why they got the equalizers. They didn't want to see Fury possibly get clipped. Now they talking their rah-rah shit. David said, Skinny, I'm going to get activated. Will Jackson said, I'm not going to lie, heavyweight division been asked for a minute. D High said, as soon as Wilder lost, he, all of, all of a sudden, he gained expert level boxing skills. Once they realized Fury ain't beat nobody but Senior Citizen Klitschko. Yeah, right. Most definitely one of the best fights that I had to. Most definitely one of the best fights that I had the privilege of watching my goddamn self. Most definitely, probably the best trilogy that I had the privilege of watching my goddamn self from fight one to fight three. I watched every second of every fight, every knockdown. 9 knockdowns was in this trilogy, y'all. 9 knockdowns, heavyweights, heavyweights. It was 9 knockdowns in between this. Did they talk about sportsmanship, but Conor McGregor didn't show sportsmanship. Now, Conor McGregor ain't never showed sportsmanship, but Conor McGregor ain't never showed sportsmanship, but then his motherfucking life, man. Conor McGregor, the only nigga I know lose a fight, and he get to talking about the nigga wife and the nigga with a broken leg. This nigga shit is broken, and he's still on the mat talking shit. This nigga, this nigga got his shit snapped, and he was still talking shit. Will said, bro, the fact that I seen black people repeating that dumbass shit had me sick. Talking about a motherfucking handshake. Yeah, right. Like, bro, yeah, I don't understand it. You know what it? Y'all know what it is, though, right? Right, Will. You know what it is, right, Will. They just want Wilder to concede to Tyson Fury. They want Wilder to really kiss his ass. They want him to say Tyson Fury the best fighter in the world. I can't do nothing with him. He the best. Blah, blah. That's what they want. They want to see Wilder broken. They want to see him defeated. They want to see him out there, falling. They want to see him knocked out cold. I think it was bullshit that they called his fight, that they called his knockout straight off, but they gave Fury that long ass count when he got knocked out. You know what I'm saying? Fury was knocked out cold, back on the sky, eyes closed, and they gave him a count. He was also knocked out again. Took the nigga 17 seconds to get up, and they still gave him a count. I think Wilder should have got the same 17 seconds. You know what I'm saying? Each time that he got knocked down, he should have got the 17 seconds. Goddamn. But D has said some niggas really think they credit score go go about bashing Wilder. Hey, this is why I be telling people, man. It's lucrative to hate Wilder. It's lucrative to say Wilder name. It's lucrative to disrespect him because you're gonna get a lot of people to come look. You'll get a lot of eyes to come look. It's also lucrative to support him. It's just lucrative in general to talk about Deontay Wilder, whether it's good or bad. And trust me, I know when I say that I ain't just talking, man. It's lucrative to talk about Deontay Wilder, and everybody knows this shit, bro. He moved the needle. Deontay Wilder go move that needle. He said I peeped how the bigger channels immediately start pushing that last fight, debunked Glove Gate. He said I peeped how the big channels immediately started pushing that this last fight. Ah, debunked Glove Gate. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, facts. And it didn't though. It really didn't though. It didn't at all. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all, bro. Because you still can't explain the dent that Deontay Wilder got in the side of his head. You can't explain the dent. You can't explain Fury gloves. Fury came in with the same fucked up gloves. He might not have nothing inside of them this time. Might not have nothing extra in them, but he came in with the same fucked up gloves, y'all. The glove we saw the gloves was fucked up before they went in the fight. How we dismiss glove gate when he came in with fucked up gloves before the fight? He came in with fucked up gloves. This shit ain't debunk glove gate. He still had the fucked up gloves. He still had the fucked up gloves on. He had the fucked up gloves on. It ain't debunk a motherfucking thing. He said Floyd did a post about Con. He said, I like your shoes fit. Now do the stanky leg. Right. They just gonna do anything to make Wilder look less than to be to credit that man. That man got 40 knockouts and that's what they hate. They got tired of seeing that big black invincible dude and they wanted him to pay. They wanted to take his pride, bro. They want him to kiss Fury feet type shit. The fact that he wouldn't shake his hand just killed on. You see that they try to keep putting. You see when they show the knockout. You see when they show the knockout, they only show him hit the ground. They don't show the whole fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? It look worse when you stop it at a certain point, but when you really keep going, you can see that the man got right the fuck up. You know what I mean? Shout out West Coast Wave One. It's like they in a group chat and they all decided to start their narrative. Right. Right. Shout out West Coast Wave One. Appreciate you sliding through this jump, West Coast Wave One. Glad you could make it. He said white kids at school gonna take these fights to heart and get their lunch money. Nah, man, they better keep that shit cordial. They better keep this shit cordial, man. Everybody can't be like Mike. Everybody can't be like Mike. Everybody can't be like Ali. Everybody can't be like Mike. Everybody can't be like Ali. And y'all can't be like Tyson Fury, man. For one, because Tyson Fury a cheater. He said like Usyk did to Joshua. For one, y'all can't beat Tyson Fury because Tyson Fury is a motherfucking cheater, and y'all can't get a hold to the goddamn drugs like Tyson Fury can get a hold to them goddamn drugs that Tyson Fury get a hold to. And that's just the real. You gonna try this shit. Y'all try this shit if y'all want to. And understand he only got a loss to this Tyson Fury guy. At the end of the day, at the end of the day, his only loss is to this Tyson Fury guy, bro. Andy Reese. James Cooper, what you mean? What's the point? He 40-2. He only lost to Tyson Fury, bro. What you mean? What's the point? He got 40 knockouts. Can't nobody beat him. Hasn't anybody beat him but Tyson Fury. The point is because you still put on big fights. You still the king. You still are a much more exciting fighter than Tyson Fury or Alexander Usyk. You still the most exciting heavyweight in the game. Imagine how boring heavyweight boxing finna be once Deontay Wilder decides to leave, bro. Imagine how boring this shit finna be. How does Tyson Fury get older and fatter while gaining endurance? Can somebody explain? I honestly believe Wilder beat everybody else. I think he beat him if you really getting technical about it, if you take away the long ass counts. Where he's not going to see why next year he's going to take more next. Not we talking about uh we talking about next year. Wilder out for 6 months. We talking about after Wilder 6 months up now that we talking about after he's 6 months up. He said Usyk will beat AJ again. I think so too. Fury Death still beating boy nuts. Free big baby, right? Still eating boy nuts, free big baby, right? Yeah, I think pretty much at this point we all know that that man on some type of performance enhancing drug. I think at this point we all know he on some type of performance enhancing drug. I wouldn't be surprised if some shit came up as far as a failed test go or some shit like that. I wouldn't be surprised. All right, I'm back. Yeah, you do got a point with that wide heavyweight division. He's a hope he does pop dirty so his credibility can be tossed in the dumpster yet again. He got a point with that wide heavyweight division board. I think White is ready to leave, in my opinion. They just using him anyway. What you mean? Who's they? Who's they just using him? James Cooper. You said they just using him. Wilder, as soon as the fight was over, Wilder said he wanted another fight. Wilder don't want to fight. Nobody making him fight. They not using him. Wilder not in the red either. Like he not in the red. Like he clear. He can retire if he want to. What you mean they using him? Red Cliff said Wilder has a great run this champ, but just having a path right hand, no defense on take you so far. Yeah, you mean like 40 wins? You mean like 40 wins, 40 knockouts? You mean like to the heavyweight championship or the world? Again, y'all, the only guy who beat Deontay Wilder is Tyson Fury. Let's put this into perspective. If 40-0 is so far, that's a career of fights, Brody. So far would be like what, 10-0, 15-0? You know, 40 fights, that's a career of fights. He's 36 years old. So exactly Yeah. That bitch said we load up. Nah, I be trying to give him. I'm trying to talk to him. Trying to get an understanding. You know, trying to see where the good people coming from. You know what I mean? Because when y'all black, like, because when y'all block these people, they just make new accounts anyway and come back. So I be trying to see, I be trying to keep them on one troll account so I can know who they is, so I can identify them. I kind of know the folks though, who be trolling. Nah, that nigga ain't retired. Nah, that nigga ain't retired. Yeah, any of y'all good certainty fan, take that man, change your money. Oh yeah. Ask Zoom. Zoom though. Davis. He said, can he retire? Ask Zoom. Zoom. I don't think so though. I know he did a YouTube. I said YouTube. I know he did an IG live not too long ago. I know he know that he said he not taking that vaccine. I know he said that. To be real, I won't be surprised if that nigga retired. He always talking about shit. He not gonna play that long and all that shit. I won't be surprised if he did. I don't think he did though. I think he just talking shit. Kyrie like to hear himself talk. Kyrie like to hear himself talk sometimes. So I don't think that nigga retired though. Too much ball left to play. As long as he's not getting vaccinated, he won't participate. Not even part time. Why said before the fight that he need to keep his mind calm in order to make a decision. No calmness after the second round. No, I don't think it was a calm thing, buddy. I don't think it was a calm thing. He was calm. He was just tired. And he was actually like amped up the first round. Be real with you. I think he was too amped up the first round. As long as he not interested, he doesn't want him there anymore. He becoming a distraction. When Durant say that? When Durant say that? Damn, what the fuck happened? Damn. I've been out the loop. Yeah, I've been out the loop. I I personally think he said reason. I personally think the water just got too big and he got tired. Kyrie even told theirs to do what they want. He did Kyrie bugged out. I gotta see what the fuck going on because I clearly missed something. I clearly missed something. I ain't know Durant said this shit either. It's just a lot going on this slow week of boxing, and y'all still ain't convinced me to bet on Navarrete, man. Y'all still ain't convinced me to bet on Navarrete, man. I need to find somebody who fuck with Navarrete or who fuck with Gonzalez. I need to go do some research. The Zoom said, taking away freedom of choice is Kyrie issue, and I fear him from that standpoint. Yeah, as far as the vaccine thing go, I'm talking about Durant though. For Durant to say that, Durant said he ain't want him there. That's crazy. If Durant said that, then his ass ain't gonna be there. Navarrete has highly fought anybody, but top ranked champs are always get wiped off the mat. Yeah, 425. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna put something on it. I'm gonna put something on Gonzalez. I only seen Gonzalez fight Shakur. I never really seen Navarrete fight. Yeah, I never seen Navarrete fight. I never seen the playback or nothing. Walsh is all knowing. I never seen Navarrete playback, and I only heard about him. I only heard about him linked to Gary Russell and Shakur. I only heard about Jose Gonzalez fighting Shakur. I don't know much. NBA season a week away, dog. It's for sure cranking up, huh? We starting to get that NBA buzz. Our sports finna be back next. Oh, nigga, next week we gonna have NBA, nigga. We got Shakur Javale, nigga. We got motherfucking Clarissa Shields. We finna have so many sports. We got football back, basketball back, and we finna have boxing kick back off. We had a little down week this week, but we finna have all this shit pop back off in full force, man. For real. It's a good day. This is a good time to be a man, dog. Between motherfucking October, when October hit, that's the ultimate time to be a man, bro. For real. That's the ultimate time. It don't get no better than that. October sports, the freshness of everything, and all that good. You got the baseball playoffs. You got basketball. Clarissa fighting Abigail Monteez. She fighting the girl named Abigail Monteez on the PFL championship fight card. It's gonna be 4 championship fights. I thought they was putting like a little creative belt on the line for Clarissa Shields and Abigail Monteez, but they not. They not. They was gonna put a little belt on the line for it, but they said they didn't want to make a joke of it, so they're not gonna put no little belt on the line. But every fight on that card gonna be for a title. She fight Abigail Monteez though. Crawford needs to stop fighting Thurman's leftovers. Crawford needs to keep Thurman's name out of his mouth because he don't want them hands. Thurman and Crawford will be a fight I'll watch, bro. I get that. That'll be a good one. Crawford need that fight too. Not needed as in, he need them for his career, no, but he needed fighters, and Crawford need big names on his resume. Sean Porter is a good name, and let's say he win, Thurman to be a great name after that. And Thurman to be a name that Earl Spence ain't fought yet. So it'll look even better because Earl Spence haven't fought him yet. It'll be an opponent that neither of them fought. You know what I mean? But I think we got about one more fight, and then I think we got one more fight, and then we go get them. I think we got one more fight. Crawford got to fight Porter. And Ugas them go do their little tournament, which he should win. We might get Ugas James, and then Ugas go win their little tournament. Then when Earl come back, I think we got two more fights before we see Earl fight Ugas. Crawford, Sean Porter go fight. Ugas got to fight, and then I think we go see Earl versus Ugas, and then Bud versus Earl will be next. So we got two more fights before then. We got two more fights before Bud and Earl throw down. You know what I'm saying? I watch baseball too. Well, really any sport, even tennis and golf. So baseball got the playoffs going. NHL just came back. Yeah, I don't watch the NFL. I watched playoff baseball. I'm really hurt that the Yankees lost baseball. I'm a Yankee casual, and the Yankees lost to the fucking Red Sox. That hurt my heart. So I ain't watched the game since. There is a massive MMA card going on November 6th, going up against playing the Canelo fight. Is Stylebender fighting on it? If Stylebender ain't fighting on it, I don't care. And Canelo Plant go do numbers. Canelo Plant go do numbers. What's the card though, bro? Shout out D Hard. Sliding through this joint. Appreciate you sliding through this joint, D Hard. He said Usman and Kobe. Oh, I already seen that shit. That shit ain't gonna fuck with Canelo though. It's gonna do good though. Cause shit, the UFC always do pretty good. With I said Kobe, but Canelo Plant gonna do damn good though. All right, let me get back in the chat, my bad. He said, I love the Braves. Be good, certainty. God bless you, brothers, and your families. Thurman against everybody. Rose versus Wellington. Yeah, Rose fight on that jump too. That's gonna be good. Shout out Keith Thurman for sliding through this jump. Glad you can make it through, Keith. Always good to see you, my brother. Keep doing your thing, Keith. Yeah, Gaethje versus Chandler. Edgar versus this one card zone. Damn. That's one card zone. That's one card zone. Strickland versus Rocco. Uh, of all the fighters to ride with, Keith one time a year Thurman. That's Keith, that's Keith Thurman, bro. That's Keith Thurman himself, bro, in the flesh. In the flesh. Strickland versus Rocco. This one card. This one card zone. Shout out my guy DP Rocker sliding through this junk. Appreciate you sliding through this junk, DP. We in this junk because we pretty much in this junk. We talking about whatever. We in this motherfucker. Oh yeah, that John Neal's Pakistan zone. I ain't gonna lie. That's yeah, that John Neal's major. That's a hell of a card. Oh, they did that shit on purpose. They put that motherfucking card together in anticipation to go against motherfucking Canelo Plant. Sarik 357. Appreciate you sliding through this, John Sarik. Glad you can make it, buddy. We in this thing talking this good old boxing. We talking about some of everything right now. We talking about some of everything right now. I was good, Art, man. Appreciate you sliding through this, John. Art, I didn't even see Art slide through this, John. Appreciate you, Art. Glad you could slide through this, John. Art, I'm in this thing trying to get people to convince me to bet on Jose Gonzalez against Emmanuel Navarrete. That's what I'm trying to do. Trying to get somebody, trying to get people to convince me to bet on him because he plus 425. And when this John talking about how good ESPN new pound for pound list is more ass than the last one, right? It's like they tried their best. It's like they tried their best to make the worst list that they could have made, and they succeeded. Salute, salute, Sari. Zone said my list is better at D High. Yeah, that list was I know list. Yeah, that shit was terrible, bro. Like that shit was terrible for real. And the Earl Spence disrespect is getting old. But this how I look at it though. The fact that Earl Spence could even make a top rank list, if you not top rank and you make a top rank list, that's saying something. Especially for a guy who didn't who not top rank and who on the list consistently. I bet y'all in this damn phone. I ain't going nowhere. Who? Who? who the fuck is these niggas? Who? Much love, damn hard work and dedication. Much love to y'all. LDBC for life. Skinny the night out. Why the fuck are Fury Lomachenko and Estrada even on? For sure, it's bruh. Like, bruh, Lomachenko, bruh. And real quick, sidebar. Jamel Charlo trick ass still ain't on there, but skills pay the bills. Your ass still didn't make the list. And them folks put Lomachenko on there, dude. What that's telling you, and why is anyway top five for what? Right? Anyway, in my pound for pound too, but he not top five. He like number 9. Right? That's crazy, but like yeah, that list that's a top rank list though. Y'all know that's a top rank list. That's straight up top rank list, bro. If you make that list and you not top rank, understand that you got to be the truth. Understand that you is the truth. If you make that list and you not top rank. He said Loma Stanko. And I don't even think Loma a bad boxer, bro. I just think that he a lot of hype. He most definitely not supposed to be in no motherfucking pound for pound. Pound for pound is an ESPN thing. A lot of those opportunities and belt come from you working with the ESPN. That's why people like to have behind, oh, accomplishment this, accomplishment that. Oh, he got this many. Oh, he did this, he did that. Shit, when you with top rank and you working with the powers that be, you tend to get the belts. You tend to get, you know, and that's part of, and people be like your resume and your legacy, your accomplishments and all that shit. Your accomplishments and your legacy is two different things. You build a legacy by fighting good fights. Your accomplishment, you could sign with the right people and get some, and get some belts, get some divisions and shit. The WBO is designed to do that, to do so. You know what I mean? Move up and get the next title shot. And don't let you work for Bob Arum, ESPN, you know what I mean? That's what it's designed for. But fuck for him and Estrada stay losing, but stay on the list. The fuck, man, that's wild. Man, HBC is leading the way. Period. Right, Sari. And they on there because they fight for ESPN. Yeah, in fact, that's what I'm getting at, man. Like that's the ESPN list. If you make that list and you not an ESPN fighter, understand how cold you got to be, how good that you actually got to be to make that list and not be a ESPN fighter. It's never going to happen. Let me get back in the chat. They not letting Estrada argument to bet on Gonzalez. Gonzalez on loss is to Stevenson, and the Roddy lost to a dude we still haven't heard of. Estrada got a franchise belt, so he don't have to get that sore wrong versus smoke. Appreciate that, AB. That's the Southern Tea official website. If y'all haven't yet, could y'all click that link down there and check out the official Southern Tea website created by AB. Uh, I seen him say something about the .com shit earlier. I'm ready for that jump whenever you ready, AB. I've been turning up on my city. Do you remember my prediction with the water fight? Where is Vivi? No, I don't, West Coast. What'd you say, West Coast? I don't quite remember. Yeah, yeah, AB. All that good stuff, AB. Yep. All that good stuff, AB. He said, man, yeah, I don't know where Vivi at. I unblocked him though. He unblocked people. I did that weeks ago. He probably been in here just under a new name. I ain't fell asleep, y'all. I mean, this damn phone. I ain't fell asleep, y'all. Man, this goddamn phone. One of that, one of that. Oh no, that ain't bad enough. Magic, see, on, just the, on. I'm still here too, by the way. Yeah, I'm sleep waiting on. I mean, this goddamn phone. Better stop. Stop, baby. I don't remember you saying that, bro. I don't remember you saying that. And I don't necessarily think he forgot his game plan. I just think he got tired, bro. I think he was conditioning. Because when he first came out, he was on point. And he even knocked Tyson Fury down. Nah, that's cool. That's cool. You look tired from he looked tired. You look tired from the first round. He looked tired from the first round to me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yep, 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 yep. I agree with that. I agree with that for sure. Most definitely agree with that one, man. He did look out of it. Either he didn't try to box him, he just tried to maintain some distance to set up his power and got gas. It was a good fight though. Yeah, it was a good fight. Yeah, he like most definitely was a good fight. I feel like there was times. I feel like at times I feel like shit. He was gonna win that motherfucker. At times I feel like he was gonna win that motherfucker. Just like y'all said, man. Just all in all, I enjoyed that motherfucker. All in all bullshit aside, man. What's good, Syree? Shoot. 17 boxing, man. Question. Shoot. Shoot, my G. I'm here. This the late night 17. Y'all, I'm in this motherfucker. Let's talk about Blue be saying, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Look, Wilder was having flashback from his second fight. I also looking furious. Now I just think he was more so tired, bro. I don't think he had flashbacks from the second fight and that. I think the second fight was more bullshit than this one, really. No, I don't. This fight had a lot of bullshit. I just think he got tired, bro. I said if he had the stamina for 8 rounds instead of the stamina for 4 rounds, he would have beat Fury easily because shit, he knocked him down twice. And I feel like shit, the count was long as hell. So he should have won. But they let Fury get up. You know what I mean? A lot happened. A lot happened that night. And even though a lot happened, I still feel like Wilder had a chance to win that motherfucker. Like a real, like a real argument. A legit argument to win that motherfucker. Probably didn't even recover from the second fight. Uh, I don't know. I don't know. I personally think he was fine. If not fine, I think he was fine enough to fight. I think he was gonna fight regardless, given what was at stake, what was on the table, and all that good shit. But I don't know. Maybe it was some lingering, some lingering here, some lingering there. Let me say, man, I'm about ready to show that Chicago is about. Lay that out, picking fights, man. I'm a OG, ready to flip on there, man. They, you talking about that Wilder? You talking about them fixing the Wilder fight? Mexicans trying to show their chest. This shit. Well, now what you talking about, Sari? You talking about what you talking about, Sari? I thought you was talking about Fury Wilder. You talking about some real homeland shit, man. White boy just had his number. He's still a beast. Yeah, yeah, yep. And I don't even think necessarily he got his number. I think he had the better night. But yeah, that's basically what it is. That's the only Tyson Fury is the only guy I think that'll be able to beat him. Just being straight up. He's the only guy to beat him. Oh yeah. Can't wait to see Caleb. Come on, man. No, I'm not calling no grown man that. I can't call no grown man that. He said, nah, man, they getting racist down here. What that do, Sari? What they do, Sari? What they doing that? Where you from, Sari? What they on? And where you from, Sari? He said I was born, raised in LA. Trust me, they are racist as fuck there too. It's bad in LA like that. He said there's racist everywhere, bro. Man, they hate.
What? Oh, okay, what the fuck? Me, this weird. These folks crazy as hell. He said, well, Los Angeles was Mexico at one point. In Los Angeles, speaking Spanish will get you jobs over education and those skills. I got my master's and booked it to the East Coast. That's how it is in Texas too. In Texas, being able to speak two languages is a plus too. Will Jackson. Shit, I feel like Mexicans niggas too, to be real with you. Just to be real with you. Them folks, them folks is niggas, brother. They ain't white people. Fuck, they is niggas, fool. They ain't white people. To the white people, they niggas. You don't think so? You don't think so? They they look at them as better than us, but when we leave the room, niggas. When Dad Jackson was good, they not niggas to Bob Arum. They only not niggas to Bob Arum when we around. Once we leave, they niggas again. That's why I be trying to tell them, y'all niggas to them. Y'all trying so hard to prove y'all not niggas to us. Y'all still niggas to them. I ain't. You gotta look, bro. Them white folks don't just look at black people as niggas. They look at anything. That's what they call shit that ain't worth nothing, niggas. Does Canelo get nigga treatment? No, no, he don't. But if you put him next to a purebred white boy, he will. Not in boxing, in the real world. If you strip away their boxing and you put him in the regular world, he could get treated like a nigga. Y'all seen what Adrian Broner? Y'all seen what Adrian Broner said about Deontay Wilder? 'Shit, he said he basically gave his support. He gave his support to Deontay Wilder. Yeah, Prime Broner had faster hands than Gary Russell Jr. Prime Broner was a beast, man. 140 Broner. 140 Broner was a beast.
He said AB wasn't living the life of a fighter, and that's what caught up to him. I think shit, if AB just would have stayed at 140, we would have never even, had that to say. I just think shit, he just stepped up. For sure, man. Smash that like button. He said, I don't know why he did that dumb shit. He did it too early. Yeah, I think he did it too early. He's doing bro handling motherfucker. Had the man because this ain't the good guy. So you bet you had to transfer it to mine. Hey bro, I'll read them all. I'm gonna have. We could wait. We gonna wait we this motherfucker crazy. I bet. Have you never done still did live as simple as letting your hands go, no one makes them speed except Floyd. He understood it. He just when he got up to bigger weight classes, it became a little harder, for him, I think. 147 different. I feel like if he had a fought the same, let's say he had a fought You gotta think who he jumped in there with, right? Let's say he had a fault. Uh, let's say he had a fault. Jeff Horn, Jose Benavidez, Mean Machine, and goddamn Kell Brook. Nigga probably still be undefeated. But that nigga fought. Who he fight? Paulie, Sean Porter, Manny Pacquiao, shit like that. All right, I gotta stay up. Now I gotta stay up. All right, now I gotta stay up, Brody. The man shitting on Bud. Little bit food, yeah, a little bit, just a little bit. I just, man, like, ain't gotta be shitting on Bud. I don't think nobody be Earl but Bud. I don't think nobody be Bud but Earl. It's just that, man. I feel like people overrate. I feel like he said this man shit no. Nah, I ain't shitting on him, bro. I just think, man, I don't know. I think Bud, I think Bud get away with not fighting a lot of people because shit, he got quote unquote accolades. You know what I mean? Because he was top ranked, bro. Like I don't, he just ain't this. This my argument when it comes to Bud, bro. You think people remember how many titles you had? You think people remember, how many divisions you got? You think people remember all that shit? We remember fights, bro. Ali is great. Mike Tyson is great. We don't remember how many divisions they had or how many championships, like nothing like that. Floyd Mayweather. We remember the people they fought. We remember Floyd versus Canelo. We remember Floyd versus Maidana. We remember Floyd versus Moses. We don't remember was Floyd undisputed. We don't remember was Floyd 3 division champ. Was he 4 division champ? Was he 2 division champ? You know what I mean? When we think of the great Muhammad Ali, we don't say, oh, he was undisputed or nothing. You know what I mean? We remember his fights. We remember Ali Frazier, Ali Foreman. Bud hasn't given us that fight to remember him. Or he hasn't even attempted enough of them, I feel like. You know what I mean? You got EJ versus Mikey. People completely throw that away because he beat the shit out of Mikey. But I had people picking Mikey before that. Yeah, you got EJ Porter, which I think is Earl Spence classic fight so far. You could throw in Danny. You could throw in Brooke. You know what I mean? With Bud got Bud got divisions and shit, but he ain't really got the opponent. You know what I'm saying? Only time people remember division when they talking about Pacquiao because he didn't fight nobody. Most of the divisions, his big work at 130, 135. Yeah, see, boom, like that. D had boom, facts, G. Oh, that's how transfer is. How you had to. Yeah, yeah, D had though. I was getting it like shit. We don't remember all them fucking divisions Pacquiao had before he got to, like you said, 135, 147. We remember the fights he had at 147. We barely remember the shit at 140. Morales and all that. We remember them. But shit, we barely remember them motherfuckers. You get what I'm getting at? Like we just remember your fights. We don't necessarily remember your fucking division. That's all I'm getting at. I feel like Bud, with all the skill that Bud has, right? With all the skill that Bud has, man, why the fuck is this his biggest fight at 35 years old? Think about this, y'all. This is Bud's biggest fight at 35 years old, right? And it's not even close. You could say post style for the belts. You could say who the other guy, Ricky Burns and all that shit. But y'all know his biggest fight is Sean Porter. Y'all know this is his biggest fight, man. And for you to have been there welterweight 4 years already, and for us to just now, and I ain't mad. I got Bud over Porter, by the way, too. I got Bud beating Porter. I don't got him stopping him like everybody else, but I got Bud over Porter. But I can't deny that this is your biggest fight, Brody. We might get, we might get another classic. We got Fury Wilder 3, that's a classic. I think Shakur Herring gonna be a damn good fight. We gonna be live in the building for that. Y'all go see that on my Southern T. I'm gonna show y'all that shit live. Fuck you talking about? We go see that bitch live. We go see Clarissa Shields next fight live. Will Jackson said, nah. Nah, what, G? Nah, what, G? Talk to me. Talk to me, G. Nah, what? Nah, what? I just feel like, man, he could have. You don't think this is biggest fight? Don't you saying you don't think Porter his biggest fight? You don't think Porter Bud biggest fight? Don't you saying now too? I'm trying to see what we talking about. I'm trying to see what we. I gotta stay up. I gotta stay up for a second. I'm waiting on. I'm waiting on somebody. Type shit. So I gotta stay up, y'all. That's right. I'm trying to make it. I'm trying to make it in this motherfucker. Somebody gonna be upset tonight. I don't hear it the fuck up. Yeah, it's his biggest fight. I ain't shitting on Bud as long as Canelo on his 0-2. I'm chilling. Yeah, I ain't shitting on him either. And see the thing with Canelo ain't done shit lately either. This and it really and it's really what I'm getting at too, Will. Like with them, it ain't it's just lately. I don't knock Bud for clearing out, the division or oh knock Bud. Oh knock Bud for fighting was in front of him or nothing like that. It's just that lately. It's just that 147 Bud ain't been delivering like 140 Bud is all. It's names that he actually can fight at 147 that I feel like he should fight. Maybe you could say that it wasn't nobody down there at 144, but AB, Danny, Bud, and Mikey was all at 135 and 140 at the same time. You know what I'm saying? AB and Mikey eventually fought, but all of them was down there at the same time, type deal. When AB was on his run, Bud then was down there. If Canelo lose to Plant, I'm treating Canelo like they treating Wilder as payback. Canelo lose is going to be worse because Plant wasn't on nobody's radar 2 years ago. Facts. People still saying Plant sorry, bro. It's people still playing. I said playing. It's people still saying plant some shit. You know what I mean? So it so it'll be a lot worse. So it would be a lot worse because they didn't downplay Caleb Plant so hard. You know what I mean? So he really can't afford to lose this motherfucker, especially not to a guy like Caleb Plant. You know, let them tell it. Adrian Broner said. Adrian Broner said all these fans and people talking shit about Deontay Wilder, but I bet if y'all got in the ring with him, he would knock your ass out. Show that man some respect. He might not have won the fight, but he held his shield and fought his ass off. A lot of you would have been quit. Deontay Wilder, from me to you, man, keep your head up. You one of my favorite heavyweight champions ever. AB versus every motherfucking body, nigga. People be delusional on both sides. For real. What you mean, Will? Gary Russell. What you mean, Will Jackson said people be delusional on both sides? They delusional. Who delusional? What we talking about? I got off track a little bit. My bad. And you said Gary Russell too. What about Gary G? What about Gary? Shout out y'all for the 31 likes. Appreciate that. Appreciate y'all, good folks. Only thing I never seen was a Mr. Lee. Am I gonna show my shit one more time? How long I been on? 210. It's about that time if I'm gonna share it one more time. No, I ain't though. I'm gonna do one in the morning. Gary Russell was yep. Gary Russell was a point wild. Yep, facts. He sure was. Yep, he sure did. Yep. I seen him do it live. I had that morning that Gary Russell said that shit. Will I had watched him scan. I had watched him catch a deer, skin the deer, and gut a deer live on his IG. And then he went later in the gym, about 3 hours later, and he made that video. I was watching him early that morning when he was in the wood skinning that motherfucking deer. And then he went to the gym and he said that shit about Wild. Yep, Gary Russell did the same thing. He showed the fuck did. He showed the fuck did. But I was saying people delusional on both sides of Canelo. His fans think he invisible when he never dominated the fire, and people think he's sorry. Yeah, I don't think that nigga sorry, man. I used to be real with you. I'm kind of in the middle. I'm in the middle when it come to that because I used to be. You talking to a guy who used to be a Canelo fan, you know. Floyd Mayweather introduced us to Canelo. He had that man on his cards and shit coming up, and then he fought that man. So you know, I was a Canelo fan, and then once I got older and I started to really pay attention to boxing, him and Triple G fought, and in my mind as his fan, I thought he beat Triple G. You know what I mean? But they called it a draw, and then Canelo popped dirty. So ever since he popped dirty, I'm like, bro, shit, you was my nigga. I thought you won the fight. Why do you feel like you need to take steroids to beat him when I thought you beat him in the first place? But then he took steroids, which let me know that he don't think that he as good as I thought he was. You know what I mean? He didn't believe in himself like I believed in him because if he did, he wouldn't have needed steroids. You get what I'm saying? And then, you know, you had some people telling me, bro, he was already taking steroids before that. He just popped dirty at the time. Well, that's not how I look at it. I look at the shit. If you pop dirty, that's when you started. Because that's how it is. You get caught, that's when you started. And if you don't get caught for years afterwards, you know, I kind of want to let you go. You know, I kind of, you know, wipe the slate clean. So I also got Canelo number one in my pound for pound, you know, controversially. I got him number one, even though he is a steroid user, was a steroid user. He been clean and he been moving kind of funny lately. I be wanting to take him out because he been moving funny lately. But As right now, as it remains, Canelo is, my number one pound for pound. So, but I also recognize that he hasn't been fighting the best people as of late. I also recognize Caleb Plant is probably his best fight in years. You know what I mean? And I also recognize that he's going to always have that little asterisk by his name because it's that steroid thing that we really don't know about. He's a fact, bro. I was a big ass Canelo fan too. I peeped. His fans got more confidence. Right, fool. Like, hey, look real quick, bro. Will Jackson, real quick, sidebar. But this got something to do. It's along the same lines about that confidence shit we talking about, bro. Did you peep when? Did you peep at the press conference, right? When Caleb Plant and Canelo had their press conference, right? They got into the scuffle and shit. And after they started giving their speeches, right? Caleb Plant gave up and gave his speech. What you noticed? And then Canelo gave up and gave his speech. What you noticed? He said, "I was never the biggest Canelo fan because he never beat anyone to earn this place. Who, who is he pound for pound for beat?" As of late, bro, do you have? Hold on, wait. Let me hit on Will real quick. This confidence thing. Hey, did you notice that Caleb Plant didn't have no security in front of him when he gave his speech at the conference? But when Canelo got up to give his speech, he told security to stand in between them. Just speaking of confidence. And D Hive, man, on some real shit, D Hive. Let's really dive into it. This might have made me defend Canelo, but you know what? It's 11:53. Fuck it, I defend Canelo at 11:53 on the Wednesday. All right, look at this run. Now again, this was years ago, bro. This was 5 years ago, 4 5 years ago. But look at this run though. He had motherfucking Austin Trout, like Lara, Floyd Mayweather, Shane Mosley, uh, what Jacobs Triple G saga, some shit like that. Uh, Shane Mosley, Austin Trout, Evander Lara, Floyd Mayweather. It was a point in time where he fought them folks in recession, bro. He fought them folks in recession. Canelo said he never fight Andrade because he's horrible fighter. Yeah, he picked you. You horrible fighter. You horrible fighter. Jacobs a solid win and Trout. Yep, solid wins, decent wins, cool wins. Trout, I think Trout a better win than Jacob. Mosley was old. True, I give you that. I give you that. I give you that. Mosley was old. Mosley was 41. G hadn't fought anybody but post cancer Jacob. And he he lost the first fight, Triple G. He lost to Lara, agree. And Mayweather, Trap, and Jacobs were cool, but Jacobs had to. Yeah, Jacob. I don't rate Jacobs as highly as everybody else. I just threw him in there for argument's sake. I don't rate him as high as some people. I give him more. I give him more credit for the Trap and the Lara. The Lara win. It's hard to even say Lara win, bro. He he beat Lara on paper though, but I feel like Lara beat him. But on paper, y'all know how that on paper shit go, man. On paper, hey, on paper, if Jacobs let his hands go, if Jacob let his hands go, he will be better too. Yeah, Jacobs. I never been overly impressed with Danny Jacobs. Like he never been one of those guys where Danny Jacobs just.
I feel like Danny Jacobs. I feel like we like Danny because of his story. You know, he overcame. He overcame what he overcame. So I think that's why we fuck with him. I think that's why we like him. Shout out to Danny. That's what I'm saying. When Canelo in there with someone good, that ain't good. He going life and death. Jacobs came back from cancer, but he always been. Thank you, D Hive. D Hive. That's it. That's what I ain't want to say it though. I ain't want to be so disrespectful, but that's basically what I'm getting at. D Hive, like the boy been like he never was. Like he never was like a world beater. You know what I'm saying? He was never like, you know what I'm saying? Then it had hella hype. Yeah, he a name. He just solid. Yeah, he's solid, bro. He's solid. He decent. He a above average guy. He's a champion, former champion, above average guy. But people forget, man. Then it got sparked in his prime. Nigga, come on, bro. I was just saying that. He got sparked in his prime. People forget that. Sparked. And not as a prospect, not at 22, not at 23, 24, not even 25. The boy ass got sparked at about 30. You got sparked about 29, bro. You was a grown ass man in the heart of your career. You can't even use the Winky Wright excuse where you fought a champion when he was young. Winky Wright was 22. He fought a champion, had a tough fight. Vasquez had a tough fight with him. He lost. Nigga, you was like 30, nigga, when you got sparked. You was in your prime, nigga. You was prime then. You was about 28. Nigga, you was up there. And your head got sparked, G, in your prime. But nigga, you was supposed to be. Yeah, then they decent. Then they above average, then they decent. They hold on to their Danny win like his Triple G fans ain't not Triple G fans more than Canelo fans. They hold on to their Danny Jacobs win like it was boy, like it was Floyd Mayweather.
Fight day coming up soon. Love this back. The fight day coming up soon. Love this back.
Told you. Tay Jones just posted back in the ring. So I told that nigga he was gonna fight again. This man was struggling with Rosado. And Rosado lose every other fight, bro. For real, bro. Rosado record is like, what's Rosado record, bro? Like 16-8. The man lose every other fight, bro. The man lose every other fight. Jacobs outbought Triple G, in my opinion, though. Triple G got a bullshit knockdown, and that was it. Yeah, I ain't saying he didn't beat Triple G. Nigga like 20, nigga like 27 now. Nigga like 27 now. Rosado has 13 fucking losses. Nigga like 27. Now that nigga like 37 now. You talking about Danny? You talking about Danny? That nigga like 37 now. Rosado has 13 fucking losses. The boy lose every other fight, and people still around Rosado. Bruh, It's like, bro, they gonna make this nigga be good. It's like they gonna make him be good. They gonna make him be good, dog. Like they destined to make Rosado good. Who you talking about, Rosado? Who you talking about, Rosado? Man, nah, I can't get jiggy with Rosado, bro. Can nobody else in the world have 15 fucking losses and still be getting, you know, and still be getting big fights and shit, headlines and shit? How's nigga get a headline versus one gear? There's only one culture on earth that will call you a warrior for consistently getting your ass beat, right? And then call everybody else slaw when they lose. Yeah, he started boxing like 21. I could tell. D started boxing that shit 19. I could tell he started boxing at 21. That's why he got 16 losses. That's why he got 24 losses and shit. That's why he got 24 losses and shit, huh? He said, I ain't hating on Rosado though, bro. Rosado got nuts, bro. He got nuts. Munguia is number one for both Charlo and Andrade, but people saying he's too young to fuck. Them same people say Andrade and Charlo trash, right? Munguia is number one. It's like, bro, it seems like Munguia might be like 27, but goddamn, it seems like Munguia been like 25 for a long ass time, man. Like he been around for a long ass time. Like he been ranked for a long ass time, but ain't fought nobody. Rosado probably gonna be his biggest fight. This is his first test. It's like that nigga been high. That nigga been a pro for a long time, but he ain't done shit. They they probably finna start letting him fight these people now since they getting older. He getting up in their age. He getting to that right. How he is like 25. Mungia. We finna see a test on him and Rosado. Rosado go test him. Hope they ain't trying to let this man get killed. Mungia was getting pieced up by soft ass Liam Smith. I ain't watched that fight. I ain't gonna lie. That was his last fight, wasn't it? At least they honest on Mungia. What you mean, Will? D Has said he was getting pieced up by Liam, and Will said at least they honest on Mungia. What you mean they honest on Mungia, G? What you mean? I feel like dude been boxing for a long ass time to still be up. He young though, he young as fuck. But I feel like he been boxing for so motherfucking long. They'll tell you he ain't ready. These other niggas be capped. Mungia last fight was fucking Cementa with his 5 KOs. Yeah, I think they about to start getting to the point where they start putting Mungia in there. Cause I did hear somebody say after his last fight, after Charlo last fight, I seen somebody say Mungia might be ready for Charlo. Gonna put his ass in there with Charlo then and see what happened to Mungia. You gonna see a nigga get bust the fuck up. Cause one thing we know, Charlo could take some punches. We won't know if that McGill boy can take no punches. And Liam Smith ain't no motherfucking Charlo. Liam Smith ain't even Liam Williams. Hello. Let me say that again. Liam Smith ain't even Liam Williams. Hello. Be real with you. This mom, she says she on her way now. I'm finna go and unlock that motherfucking door. Who Mungia trade? I have no idea. We don't even want to lie to you. They say Charlo and Andrade had 30 fights with no names, but Mungia is on his 38 fighting garbage. And he younger than both of them. And he younger than both of them. Straight garbage though. That's why I feel like Mungia been fighting so long, bro. Cause he has been straight garbage. And actually, if you really look at Jamal Charlo record on some real shit, y'all, I need to do a certain tea about this for real. Cause you really need to put respect on Jamal Charlo name, bro. Really, fuck Jamel Charlo. We ain't put no respect on his name. Fuck his name and everything he did. And I'm gonna say it. I don't give a fuck. But we really do need to put some respect on Jamal. Look at Jamal record. And a couple of these just look for it though. He got J Rock on there. He was the first person to beat J Rock, right? First person to expose J Rock. J Rock was seen as a real threat when Charlo beat him. J Rock on there, right? He got Austin Trout on there first. He had Austin Trout on there first, right? So he got Austin Trout on there. He got motherfucking J Rock on there, right? He got motherfucking K9 Bundrich. He got K9 Bundrich on there. You know what I mean? He got it's one more. It's K9, it's K9 Bundrich, J Rock Williams. And who's the third guy name? Bundrich Williams. J Rock is better than anyone. Smith, yeah, Darren Sanders, playing Mungia, and Andrade have 4 minus Canelo. Right. Who's the third guy? It's K9, J Rock, Matt Karbov, Dervinchenko, Trout. Trout's who I said. Trout. Mine got J Rock, K9, Trout, Dervinchenko, and Matt Karbov. Matt Karbov can box his ass off, y'all. That's the secret junk. That's the secret junk. Nobody don't give him credit for that Matt Karbov junk. Matt Karbov can box his ass off. We know Dervinchenko can box his ass off because Dervinchenko beat up fucking Triple G, and we can act like we don't remember if we want to, but I remember him beating up motherfucking Triple G. So and Canelo dug Dervinchenko. So people forget that. People forget that. He said casual say he lost the Karbov. Exactly, because they want him to lose. But now he didn't. He beat up, he landed, he beat up Karbov. Karbov just had that jab going for him. He had that jab straight going for him. And that's what I'm saying. We know Jamal can take a punch, D-High. That's what I'm getting at. They talking about Mungia might be able to beat Charlo. We don't know if that Mungia boy can take a Charlo punch. That Charlo boy can take some punches, G. We not already seen it. Fact, Maul the only twin we acknowledge. Fact, fact, Will. Fact, facts. We don't even care about that other nigga. We on some real shit. We been thinking that other nigga was Maul anyway. Now tell me I'm lying. How many people been calling Mel Maul? People still call Mel Maul. And they know who Mel is now. Sometimes they still call him Maul. Harvey, keep him up, Doc. Rod Chinko of a knockdown. That Triple G fight made Canelo drop the whole IBF to skip Chinko. Right. Right. Boxed his motherfucking head up. He boxed Triple G head up like the Rock'em Sock'em Robot. After that fight, I just knew Canelo was finna fight Triple G again because I said, oh yeah, now he ain't gonna be scared of Triple G no more because that shit just happened to him. We still didn't get that fight. I just knew after Dervinchenko boxed Triple G ass up, we was finna get Canelo. Not that I want to see, because I don't want to see this shit no more. Really. I do not want to see that shit again. And that's part of the fight I think gonna happen next. After he fight motherfucking Caleb Plant, I think he gonna fight Triple G. Triple G gonna move up to 168.
and get beat the fuck up for the last time, and then retire. Triple G, Triple G ain't fought nobody waiting on that damn Canelo cash out. Yeah, that man ass ain't fought nobody. Triple G ass ain't fought nobody waiting on that Canelo cash out. Big fraud, man. Big fraud. Triple G finna beat a Murata. Yeah, he finna beat his ass. Some Japanese dude we have never heard of. They've been holding the belt hostage. Triple G and Murata been holding the belt hostage. They finna fight each other for the hold the belt hostage belt. They finna fight each other's. They finna fight each other for I've been holding the belt hostage belt. They fighting for the holding the division hostage belt. Like, man, I wish I would have been exposed to boxing earlier for real, Will Jackson. Triple G never been allowed to fight nobody. It's whole career fact. I kind of was exposed to it earlier, but I went a different direction, got away from it, and came back to it. I know what you're getting at too, Will. This shit, man. And then you gotta think again though. But if we was exposed to it earlier, Will, we probably wouldn't have known. You know, we wouldn't have been as knowledgeable as we is now. So it still would have been trials and shit to go through and all that good shit now though. But it do kind of feel like now is the perfect time, you know, to be a boxer because a nigga do know so much type shit. For real, like I don't even live in the city. Like the city, I mean, not even conducive to boxing. You know what I mean? It ain't even really. That ain't even what we do. We probably got like 5 gyms in the whole fucking city, 4 or 5 gyms in the whole city, and ain't none of them just strictly boxing gyms. Like one of them might just be a boxing gym. It's crazy how boxing fell off in our community though. Yeah, true that, Will. Yep, it turned to football and basketball because you know why though? Because that's where we was getting the opportunities from. No cap. That's where we was getting the opportunities from, man. That football, basketball shit. They kind of took over. That's where we start to see our bread butter. So that's where we start to go. I think it's picking back up though. That's how I know people like boxing dying. Really, if you look at it, it really ain't. It's really picking back up with us. We the ones picking it back up. So it's really on us, Will, to bring it back to the community, to get back people back in wild. It's a boxing gym. It's a boxing gym in my hood now. I think it's on the up. Yeah, yeah, I think it is too. I think it's having a resurgence. They want to pretend that she did and it's dying, but we having a resurgence of this motherfucker. We can see it right before our eyes for real. I'm starting to see Golden Glove tournaments be in Memphis and shit. Memphis got a little Golden Gloves, dude. You know, I got a gym in my hood. Ladarius Miller, Ladarius Miller, you know, doing his thing. Marco doing his thing. Yeah, I think it's for sure on the up too. It's on the up for sure. I just can see it. Like just I'm just speaking like just in my city. You know what I'm saying? My city wasn't paying no attention to boxing, bro. Just my city alone is on the up. So I know if my little ass city, you know, my off ass city, my valley ass city, if we starting to put emphasis on this shit, it gets to be growing because we starting to give a fuck about it. We be having boxing events on Saturdays and shit now, little children events. We always had MMA in this motherfucker. MMA big down here. A lot of MMA gyms out here. You know what I mean? But we starting to get, you know, the boxing going. And that's really how a lot of guys end up. Like a lot of guys go to the boxing gyms to be boxers, but because they MMA gyms with boxing classes, they end up being MMA guys. You know what I mean? We probably got like one gym that's strictly a boxing gym. Now it might be two because we just got a new one down the street from me in my hood. Now we might have two gyms in the city who strictly boxing, and the other four are MMA with boxing setups. So really, down here we make more MMA fighters than we do boxing, but boxing is becoming more prevalent. I just could see it. And I think shit in Memphis, bro, we really like we used to have fights down here. Mike Tyson and Lennox Lewis fought down here. Mike Tyson and Clifford Etienne fought down here. We used to have big fights down here in this motherfucker. They don't even do that shit no more. Yeah, in my city, bro. I'm from Baltimore. This shit growing. Ah, yeah, facts. Ah, yeah, facts. Yep, yep, yep. Yeah, it's growing, man. They want them old white people want to tell you that boxing dying because they die, and they think boxing go die when they die. Now this shit is growing. This shit is well and alive, and I can see it. And I feel like we right in the right time. I'm 30 years old. I'm 30 years old. It's coming back to life with us. We the people bringing it back to life. These other niggas let this shit die and all that shit. We bring this shit back to life, bro. This 30, 35 little time frame. This 25, 35 time frame, bro. Bringing this shit back to life, bro. I'm moving to Maryland. Hopefully I can get into boxing, either on the business or the practice end. Yeah, I be practicing, I be training and sparring and shit now. Every this gym that I'm telling y'all about every Friday, they do open sparring. Here, here you go, killer dad. Don't come here with that trolling shit, kid. It's too late. My homegirl said she down the street. Don't come here with that trolling shit, kid. It's too late for that shit, kid. It is, bro. I'm 27. When I had kids, I'm going to dare see if they want to fuck with boxing facts. But you 27, you start training right now, nigga. By the time you 30, you can have you a fight. By the time you 36, nigga, you have you about 6 to 10 fights. Nigga, you be 10-0. Fuck you talking about? I said I'm gonna do me an MMA fight before I'm too old. I'm 30 now. I said I'm gonna do me one MMA fight and I'm gonna do me one boxing match. I be training both now. I be going to the gym, you know, just to stay in shape, stay active. I be training both. I said I'm gonna do one fight just so I can say I did it. Shout out Philadelphia Goon with coming here with his trolling ass. Shout out Philadelphia Goon. Shout out Kendrick is the GOAT. He said my favorite fight is Hagler Hearns. D has said I'm 25. I want to start training in the gym and see how far I can go. I'm glad y'all niggas still young enough, though. Y'all still got that prime. You need about 2, 3 on some real shit. They really go throw your ass in there about 6 months of training. They go throw your ass about in there. They gonna throw your ass. He's I already been training and powerlifting for years. All you gonna be Gucci D as long as you keep that cardio going, keep that cardio straight. But look, y'all, I'm finna get the fuck up out of here. I'm finna get busy. Appreciate y'all folks sliding through this. John, glad y'all came through. Appreciate the super chats, the likes, subscriptions, all that good shit. If you haven't, make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. Appreciate this good boxing talk that we had in here today. I'm gonna be doing me a show in the morning. Y'all know what's going on. 9:30 in the morning, 9:30 at night. Y'all know how I get down. It's gonna be one of those times each and every single day. 9:30, 1:30, or 9:30 at night. Y'all know how it go. Skinny Hardaway Sudden T. This ain't the past, this ain't the future, but this the present. That's how we rocking. And I'm out. Look.